Hey everybody, Unqualified Gamer here, and welcome to another episode of Disney Quest. Yes, this is the third episode. Let's go! Man, I'm so happy to be doing this because today's episode, it's a good one. It's a good one. So, we're going to be covering Dumbo and Bambi. Let's get this show on the road. Dumbo, made in 1941 and Disney's third animated theatrical film. I know last week we covered Fantasia and Reluctant Dragon, but those are actually technically specials, like I said beforehand. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. Shameless plug there. But back to the matter at hand. Dumbo. This movie, it really impacted me. Like, this is one of those Disney movies that I really remember as a kid, but watching it as an adult, it kind of just made me realize even more things that I never realized as a child, just like most Disney movies out there. But as a child, this movie really stuck with me because of the pink elephant scene. That scene scared the hell out of me as a child. And I mean, it did. It just that one, like, it's that part where the elephant's face just gets right close to the screen, and it just scares the crap out of me. But watching this as an adult, this movie is very depressing. Like, in my opinion, I didn't realize how depressing this film was and how harsh this film is as well. I mean, everything that's happened, you gotta understand, Dumbo is still an infant elephant, and yet all of these things are happening to this baby infant elephant, and it's crazy how this happened because of his indifference, because he has big ears. But watching this as an adult, there's a lot of things that I picked up. The racism in this movie is just over and beyond. Animal abuse and even child abuse in this movie is just right there. And that's, like I said, it's a very depressing film. Watching this and actually just processing all of this that's happening within this movie. And remind you, the movie is not that long. It's an hour and like maybe an hour and 10 minutes, maybe an hour and 4 minutes, something like that. It's not a long movie at all. I am going to do another video on Dumbo, which I'm going more detailed into the, my thoughts into this. But this is just a quick review though. But as far as the animation goes, beautifully done. Beautiful animation. I mean, even the pink elephant scene that scared the shit out of me as a child, that was actually really well done. The technicolors, even the songs, the backgrounds, it being black, the outer line design when you see the elephant skating around and everything like that. Everything seems so seamless and everything. Just like the just like the majority of the early Disney movies, the drawback of this movie is definitely the ending because it just rushes through the ending. It's like they have this idea that we have this movie and here's something about a baby elephant, and the beginning is great, the middle is okay, pretty good, and then when you get to the third or near the final act, they seem to realize that, oh shit, we gotta end this movie, and they just kind of just rush the ending. So just like with Snow White, even I'm gonna say even Pinocchio, this right here has that same issue. But other than that, it is worth a watch. I would say watch Dumbo. And you might be surprised by some of the things, because I'm going to say this, and I'm going to leave this up to a new video that I'm going to be doing, okay? It's going to be a video that I'm going more in depth into the Dumbo characters. And I'm going to say this. Hold on to your seats. Everybody know the Crows, and everybody know the Crows is like one of the most racist indication of black people, because the head crow's name is Jim. I mean, Jim Crow. You can't get any more vivid than that. But they are the best characters in this movie. And if you want to know more about this, I will put up another video about Dumbo, a more in-depth character analysis of Dumbo, maybe sometime next week. But just be aware of that though. But overall, Dumbo, for what it is, I'm still going to give it it's still up there. You know, it's a quick movie. I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. So I recommend watching it, but watch closely. Watch this movie closely. So next we're going to go into Bambi. That's right. The Prince of the Woods. I'll see you there. Bambi, made in 1942, Disney's fourth animated theatrical film. And also, and I forgot to mention this with the Dumbo review, that both of these movies was cameoed and hinted at in The Reluctant Dragon. You can see it in the background, and I think they use during the color sequence they use Bambi as an example. But let's get back into the actual review. Bambi, the Prince of the Woods, basically. Like, it is a story about life, and that's what it is. But as a child, I don't remember anything about this movie. The only thing, okay, I shouldn't say I don't remember anything, but the only thing I do remember is Bambi's first meeting with Flower, and Bambi skating on the ice or walking or trying to walk on the ice with Thumper. That is the only thing I remember from that movie as a child. But watching it as an adult, like I said, it is a solid movie. It's a solid movie about life, and I honestly think this is the perfect movie to watch with your kids. There's nothing that's out of character with this movie. Nothing really. And the fact that the antagonist is never shown. So, of course, the antagonists of this film are humans. Humans in, like I said, them hunting and them just leaving a mess behind. Mostly with the mess behind, with the fire in the woods and everything like that. But other than that, it's just a coming of age story. It is the life of a deer, and that's basically what it is. And I love the way how they interpret this. Even though the animals can talk, but it's like they're talking amongst themselves, but yet they still have the animal features. They still have the animal characteristics. Like I said, with the movie starting off with Bambi as a little fawn, and just learning the ways of life of basically being a deer. And I like the fact that Bambi's father is never, like, he wasn't around him as a child, but he was there when Bambi needed him when his mom got shot by the hunter, which another great scene because you didn't see her fall. You just hear the gunshot. Great way of not showing what's actually happening, but just it's always insinuated. And love that moment when Bambi's father consults Bambi and says, "Your mother ain't coming back. You got to come with me." And it's all about survival at that point. The movie does have a little time skip to the spring again, and Bambi is a grown deer. He's a buck. He got antlers and everything, and like I said, I love the nature of growth in this movie. Literally, I'm saying this figuratively and also literally. It is a nature growth movie. Like, Bambi grows up, he finds a mate. Like, he actually has to fight. That fight scene with the other buck. You don't even know who cares about the name of that buck. It's just Bambi versus this buck, and they're like, "Yo," he's like, "I want this woman," and he literally throws this deer off a cliff. Like, great scenery. Like, the way how this is animated, the silhouette, the shadow movement, just like you could see the aggressiveness of this. It was amazing. I loved it. I love the animation. And as I said, it's a quick film, just like Dumbo. And like I said, unlike the other movies, I honestly don't feel that this movie is rushed. Don't have a rushed ending because, like I said, it is a story about a deer's life throughout the cycle of that year. And I loved it. I like how they made humans an antagonist in this film. They were not, and that's actually surprising, coming from what Dumbo being, let's face it, animal abuse. But overall, I absolutely love Bambi. Bambi would definitely be one of those movies where I will watch again, and I'll probably watch it with my nephew and everything. So, yeah, I definitely feel that this is definitely another worth watch and just to enjoy it. I'm giving Bambi an 8 out of 10, man. That's that the animation, everything about Bambi, I absolutely enjoyed and adored. But let me know what you guys think. Dumbo and Bambi. Have you watched them? I'm pretty sure you have, but always nice to ask the question. Have you watched these movies? Do you like these movies? Do you honestly think, and I'm going to say this, do you honestly think that Bambi's death, the Bambi's mother's death, is worse or sadder? I should say worse. Is Bambi's mother's death sadder than Simba's father, Mufasa's death? Let me know. In my opinion, it's not. I have to go throw that out there. In my opinion, it's not though. But that's Disney Quest episode 3. Thank you for watching. I really enjoy watching these movies, and I really enjoy actually giving you my thoughts and hearing you guys, talk about this as well. Hopefully this inspired you to go out and actually watch these movies again, because like I said, all these movies that I'm watching is on Disney Plus. So with that being said, this is the Unqualified Gamer about to sign out. Make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't watched episode 2, check out episode 2. And I will see you guys in the next episode of Disney Quest next week. With that being said, this is Unqualified Gamer signing out. Peace out.